Love music and love life. It's 2 minutes past 9 o'clock. It's a Saturday morning, a great one at that for many reasons. Number one, you are alive, you are well, you can enjoy great music. Plus, you have great taste. That's why you're listening to Smooth 98.1. I mean, what could be better? Thank you for listening to Breakfast in Bed. Saturdays from 7 till 10, we share that special time together from information, entertainment, your health and wellness, and music in between because we are the Love Music, Love Life radio station. You're welcome. Now is a time called Smooth Explorer, and on Saturdays from 9 till 10, it's about, on some days, great music from different genres, different countries, and we're sampling opinion, or even taking your request on some occasions. And other times, we are having chats either with an artist or with a director, something related to entertainment and getting into the industry. As always, you're welcome to contribute and be a part of the conversation. Today, it's a little bit different. As much as it's going to be fun, it's also going to spur you to action. Plus, there is something for you. For you to find out what that's about, you need to stay tuned. My name is Oluwaseun, and welcome to Smooth Explorer. We're live on YouTube, and YouTube is at Smooth 981 FM Lagos. At Smooth 981 FM Lagos. One of the reasons why this is special is because this man, he joins me on Film Focus. You almost never see him. His face is always hidden, but today you can behold him, not in flesh and blood, but at least on the screen. So that tells you it's a special day. And I'm referring to the movie critic, movie buff, entertainment stakeholder, and someone who's got humanity in his heart. You'd know that as a result of the events that he organizes, from the one centered on testing for malaria, for screenings for HIV and the likes, and sport fitness activities. And this time, he's organizing something for the children. So please welcome with me the one and the only Irabor Okosun. Hi, hi.
Good morning, Shell. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. And I can see you as well.
All
I
right.
need to point that out again.
Okay.
And on the
Thanks
conversation
for
this
the
morning,
intro.
you're welcome. On the conversation this morning, to make it even sweeter and better, and to tell you what is lined up, courtesy of Irabor, is the film distribution, that's the entertainment, forgive me, the head of distribution, FilmOne Entertainment. Please welcome with me, Victoria Oga. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Irabor. Good morning, our host. I'm happy to be here.
Good morning, Victoria.
Now,
Thanks for coming.
wait, is it from my end? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you as well. Can you hear me too?
Okay, now I can hear you. I think it was from my end. I couldn't hear you for a bit when you said good mornings. Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here, Victoria. Now, I'm not
Thank
even going to
you.
start with Irabor. Initially, I was going to start with Irabor, but I'm going to start with you. And I know that you're in the movie space. Would I be correct to say you love movies? And if you do, what kind of movies do you love to see?
Um, I would say feel good movies. Anything that just makes me happy and excited. Yeah. And then some sort of action. I love action films, yes. And in fact, any film that has a happy ending works for me.
Mm.
Yeah.
What shaped that taste bud? The kind of movies you watched growing up. Can you share with me?
I think it would be just having to watch the films that are approved by your parents. So they basically would want to watch out for you, making sure that you're not watching the wrong content. And we grew up with films like Cinderella Story for kiddies, Pinocchio, Snow White, um, I think this Jungle Book. Yeah, Jungle Book, Toy
Interesting.
Story, Baby's Day Out, all those type of nice and family-friendly films. So when you watch that for too long, it just affects how you think, and you think that life is fantasy, right? Yeah.
I
Like,
know. You watched movies with them. Did you have any of those awkward movements when all of you would be watching and then they would need to fast forward some scenes?
oh yes. I think when we started to do a lot of soap operas on TV, and then there was one that was popular then, it was Secret of the Sound. and I think passions and the rest. So then there was a particular stipulated time where you had to watch the thing, maybe either 7 or 8 at night, and it gets to a scene where people are cuddled up, there is love somewhere, and before you know it, you have to like turn
Okay.
your face the other way, or that's when they'll remember that you need to go and sleep, or let us pray, just something like that.
Or
So
iron the car.
where's have you gotten your clothes for tomorrow? I sent you something, take this cup to the kitchen. They just find a way to take you out of the spot, and you get so used to it that when it gets to that point, you stand up by
Right.
yourself,
Yeah.
or you cover your face, or you act like you didn't see it. Yeah, not to discuss about it again.
Mm-hmm. Did you have those moments, Irabor?
Oh, yes, I did for sure.
Mm.
Certainly. I can remember one very well, Soul Food, the movie with Vivica Fox and some other people, and TV series as well. Passions for sure. Secret of the Sand, when Ruth and Raquel were trying to, do whatever with Marcus and all the other people. So yes, you just know. I come from a military home, so they didn't even need to tell you, except you want Agbara like immediately. So you would sense it that something's gonna happen here. So just find a way to give yourself a road on and get out.
I just realized I never asked you what created your interest in movies and in the movie industry, Irabor.
Oh, I would say from the house, yeah, from the home. We had uncles, aunties, everybody, living in the house. So we just had different personalities, different people. So I mean, you have uncles who would bring music videos in cassettes. You have, aunties who would want to watch something else. Then my mom, so it was more educational at first, Then from there, you just piqued your interest, and you had neighbors. So we lived in a very communal setting. So we had so many people, so many kids. Fun wasn't far-fetched at all. So just having all those different personalities and groups of people, something would pique your interest. And funny enough, I even used to love football before. I played football before. So, but now not so much. So it's so many things. So it's from that foundational period.
Mm. I'll come to you, Victoria. As someone in the industry, over the years, what can you say about, I don't want to say the evolution of movies, but in the terms of how it serves us? Because movies, especially going to the cinemas, I think it's not just about fun. There is also that thing about bonding among families. But being in the entertainment industry, what can you say about how movies and going to the cinemas, how it serves us?
Um, I think that I would say, first off, it builds a culture of relaxation. A lot of us don't know how to relax. Most times we are always on the go, especially in a city like Lagos. We're very busy, we're working with time, and we all have a schedule. And then you don't even remember to take some time off and watch something that is fictional or maybe real or something. And so, first of all, we're trying to build that culture to say, if you're looking for a safe space, if you're looking for a place to relax with family and friends or just with yourself, why not try the cinema? And this is not to say that there are no other spots for relaxation, but with the cinemas, it's a bit different because you get to connect with the story, the characters, even the ambience. It's like you're watching a film in your house and you turn off the lights because you want to be in the film. And then, thankful to technology, we have like screens whereby you can also feel what the creators want you to feel. So we want to push in the cinema experience, which is the culture. We also want to push the crafts and the creativity of the industry. Like we have brilliant minds, people are writing morning and evening, just to tell you that I have like ideas and I think I can put it into work. We want people to be able to see this and appreciate the work of art. We also want to make money because there is profit. Yes, we want to make money in everything that we do. We so much want to make profit. So that's why these tickets will come at a price. We also want to be able to grow the economy. We don't want the economy to rely so much on one side of things. We don't want it to be, you have to be a banker to make money. You have to be, we have to sell petrol to make money. We are saying that there is money in the creative space. So for all these reasons, that's why we invest in cinematic business.
Mm. So now that brings me to you, Irabor. What cooked up this idea in you to take how many children to the cinema now?
We have 150.
Where did that come from?
We've talked about movies over the years on Film Focus, even on Grapevine and all that. I've had movie shows, like you mentioned earlier with the question, how did the interest start? I said from family. And something that I would beat my chest and say I've taken away from my family is the fact that you have to find a way to make sure that your environment or your community is also benefiting from what it is that you're able to do. So if you have the means, the connections, why not just try, to make it happen? So I've been in the industry for some time now. I've met people such as Victoria, and the idea just has been in my head since. And I just said, okay, I think it's time to make this one happen, to include, among the other events and initiatives that we have for joining the cast. And I'm in the movie business, so why not just find a way to make sure that kids have that experience that we had, that we're able to even talk about now on the show with Secrets of the Sand and all those things. So let's try and give them those experiences and help them dream in color and believe that, yes, there's a world out there that they can look to conquer. It's all just trying to equip them, for the future.
So what's the mode? Anyone who's a child, what's the age range? How can they be a part of this?
Anyone who's a child, because the film that we're going to be showcasing, has an age limit. So we would look to take children from 11 and above, between 11 to 13, maybe 14. But even kids from 6 to that same age, 11, they're also welcome. So it's just going to be a very myriad selection of children that will be coming. But we're working with 150 at this time.
Will they be children who ordinarily do not have the chance to go to the cinema, or just anyone, any child?
No, yeah, typically from underserved population, yeah, those who have not been to the cinema at all before ever. These may also be people who have watched something on TV, but like just having that experience. That's what we're calling it, the ultimate movie experience. All they have to do is just make themselves available. They get the free movie tickets, the free experience, popcorn, drinks. I mean, all thanks to Victoria and the guys at FilmOne.
I will come back to Victoria. What made you say yes to this initiative from Irabor? Because I'm certain that on your table as the head of film distribution, there would have been thousands and thousands of proposals and you would have said no to it. So why this one? Why did you say yes to it?
I would say that it just came in at the right time. Also, given that we're a business that is focused on driving collaborations, also impacting the world in one way or the other. So I think the request came in at the right time, and we are very open to supporting initiatives like this. Also, given that we look forward to having CSRs like different quarters. So this for us is one of which we're happy to jump on. And also the date at which this event is scheduled to hold is the Children's Day. As much as we want to make money in the cinema, we still want to be able to say, oh, for kids that cannot afford this, what's our contribution to them? Because we know that you may not be able to afford it today, but tomorrow you will. So it's one of those things to spread the word and let them know that the cinemas are alive and it's for everyone. Yes. Children, when they like something, they find a way to get it. And they will disturb and disturb and disturb till it becomes a thing. So we're trying to build the right audience. And I think that you have to start from the grassroots, which is children, or which are the children. You start from them, and in the next 10, 15 years, they're going to be adults, and they now understand why they also should drive the cinematic culture. So yes, that's why. So we're open to collaborating with everyone, but just making sure that it comes in at the right time.
Okay. I wonder what right time will be for other people, because yes, this is Children's Day. I wonder what right time will be for the other people. But I like how you mentioned the CSR and how it's impactful in driving some conversations and making some mark in the society. So would that be any further addition as touching the importance of corporate social responsibility and maybe organizations such as yours standing up to it, to what can be done beyond the profits to give back to the society?
Absolutely. I think that in our system we have plans to do this quarterly. So because we are a profitable business, we structure CSR in a way whereby it's biting and it's not biting, if you get what I mean. You have to also make sure that you're able to pay salaries, you're able to give back at the same time. So for us, we do this quarterly. We had one in the first quarter of the year, and it was with an NGO. They brought in kids from Makoko and Agege environments. These kids have never been to the cinemas before. They don't even know that there's something called the IMAX. So they saw it in the IMAX, and some kids were very excited. They had to even do like reviews. Like it was fun, and we saw that okay, we can keep doing this. The company didn't fold up. Like it's just something that can be a culture if you want to do it. And this came again, and we're taking this as the second one for the quarter. And who knows, it may become a monthly thing. Who knows? But then again, like I said, as a business, you need to balance things up in terms of profits and also what is give back. But yes, we're very heavy on CSR, be it to children, be it to adults. We do it with producers. And in fact, it comes in different scales. It's not necessarily having to be children coming to the cinema. It could occur in different ways, but the company is focused on giving back to the society, and we do this when we have the opportunity to.
Thank you, Irabor. So how has the response been so far? And I also hear that there's going to be more than just a popcorn. There's going to be mentorship and inspiring or motivation of the children.
Yeah, certainly. We're trying to make it a robust offering. Yes, they're coming to have fun, watch movies, we're trying to make them still engage with themselves, bring somebody who will talk to them, just let them know about how the future can be, give them hope, give them motivation. So we're hoping to make that happen. Then the subsequent ones, we are hoping to add an excursion to the mix where maybe they can go for the excursion first, go to the cinema to see the movie, or go to the cinema, then go for an excursion. Let's see how that goes. But for sure, yeah, we're going to make it more robust and as robust as possible.
I realized that I asked Victoria the question on why she or they decided to collaborate with you, but I didn't ask you why you decided to collaborate with them.
I mean, I'm going to keep it very simple. If anybody does their research or is, privy to how the movie industry works, they are the leading company in distribution and, cinema chain in Nigeria. So why not work with the best? It's as simple as that.
Okay. That's such a powerful marketing pitch in some seconds. All right. So then for the adults, the children, would they be brought to the cinemas by their parents? And if the parents bring them, are the parents allowed?
Yeah, some parents can choose to come. We're working with the Education Board for Lagos Island, and we've already gotten consent from all the parents, all the kids. The kids will come. They're going to be chaperoned by the teachers and all the people that are from the Lagos Island section of the Education Board. So we to our team join the cast to be part of it. So everybody that can come within the 150 mark is fine. So we'll make it possible.
So the screening, there's no sort of screening online. It's when they get there. So it's some sort of on-site screening such that when it's 150, sorry, go home.
It's no, we will count everyone. It's not as if we're going to drive anybody. Like we know how many people are coming. Yes, we already know their names, everything. So it's an on-site thing, not virtual, on-site, because it's an experience. You can't experience it online or virtually. It's not like watching a movie on any streaming platform. You need to be in the cinema. Like she mentioned, there are a lot of people that don't even know what an IMAX is or what the cinema is. So we're trying to make it the ultimate movie experience. So it's on site. We're going to bring them from their location to the cinema and back to their location.
Yeah, thank you for that clarity. Because when I said online, I meant the registration. So it's good that you're mentioning that they will be brought and they will be or there will be arrangements made for them. Any other additional information that we should know, just in case someone is planning to bring their children or pupils, whatever. Yeah.
For this one, the amount has already been set. We already know who we're bringing. If we're going to do another one, definitely we'll put it out there. Join the cast on all social media platforms. Just check us, our website, jointhecastglobal.com. We have our number there, email and everything. So we'll see how we can work together for subsequent ones.
And on a final note, Victoria, what movies have you seen recently?
Do you want me, I think I should just tell you what's in the cinema now. Yeah, because because I've seen too many movies, but I can tell you what's in the cinema now and what I think everyone should go watch. I'll start with My Mother is the Witch. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's title. Yeah, I know the title is a bit cryptic, but very powerful. It's a film about parenting, and it has your stars in it. Efewele, Mercy Aigbe, Timini Eguson, Neil Akpofure. I think that this is a film for everyone. Somewhat we were all children, and we grew up to adults, and then our parents were all kids, and they also grew up to become parents. So it's something for everyone. That's showing in the cinema. We also have Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts of Hollywood, the new Avengers, action-packed, nice, beautiful film, and basically winning the hearts of Marvel fans. You too can be a Marvel fan by seeing it today. We have Sinners. That's the highest grossing film in the cinemas.
Yep.
Also in our market this year, it's grossed over 678 million in box office. That's currently screening in the cinemas. It's something that you should see when arts and music is put together from the best hands. Michael B. Jordan, Ryan Coogler. That's showing in the cinema. We also have kiddies film. We have Minecraft still showing. We have King of Kings, and we have Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch is in the cinemas for people who like fantasy like me, like you like all your animations to look very clean and crisp. Yeah, you can see that in the cinema. Not forgetting the epic Nollywood films like Ori. I don't know if you've heard of Ori before. That's by Muyiwa Ademola.
Ademola.
And that's currently doing wonders in the cinema. The film is not stopping, and we don't even want it to stop. So yes, that's currently showing in the cinemas. We have Owambe Thieves. Like it says, Owambe Thieves. You can imagine what's going on, where people are having to steal at parties, and then there's more to it. And we have Labake Olududu. This is just a summary from the FilmOne distribution slate. But there are still other films by other distributors. But just make it to the cinemas this weekend and have fun.
You brought an entire bazooka to a 9 fight, but I should have known when I asked the head of film distribution for her recommendation or watch list. She gave me the entire catalog.
I will recommend her, everything is our film. So everything.
Watch everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Joe, we're giving out 4 tickets today for anybody that wants to see
right here
in cinema. So during the course of the show, you can just do a little trivia. Anybody that wins anything, definitely give away 4 tickets.
Oh, thank you. So that will be 2 for their +1 as well.
Yeah, so if somebody wins, they can have a +1.
Oh, cool. Thank you very much.
They can just win 1.
So thank you, Join the Cast. Thank you, FilmOne, for your generosity. We appreciate you.
Pleasure. And thank you, Smooth FM, for having us and really pushing out the message.
On that note, we've come to the end of this conversation. Thank you, Victoria, even though I didn't get to see your face, but I heard your voice and it's lovely.
The next time I'm going to be live with you. But thank you so much for having us. Thank you, Irabor. Thank you for bringing this sort of things to our notice. I think that it's important that we share as much as possible to everyone and not just profit making. So yes, so thank you.
Yeah, and happy Children's Day in advance to us, we the children of our parents.
Of course.
Yep.
All right, we're done. Just in case you want to catch up with this conversation, as usual, we'll stream everything to YouTube, and that will be at Smooth 981 FM Lagos, at Smooth 981 FM Lagos. It's the Love Music, Love Life radio station, and what that means is that the music continues because this is Smooth Explorer.
Grooving music on Smooth 98.1.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Bye.